Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brandon Wynn and this is Critical Failure. So this is the second video for today because I have to catch up and I scrolled way past what I needed to. But this video is on Orcus, the literal Satan, in my opinion, to Mordecai and Stomophoes. I mean, it's between him and Baphomet. Like, I would say Orcus is the more equivalent to the devil than Baphomet, even though they're literally all somewhat the same names. But this video is on Orcus, the Prince of Undeath. So anything that pretty much is undead is him, or in his doing. He's also known as a Blood Lord. He looks part goat, part burly fucking man gorilla, has a goat head and bat wings, and carries a staff of death, mace of death, whatever you want to call it. That's Orcus. And he's just terrifying. How tall is he? I don't know if it says. But he does not like anything alive. He literally wants to make everything undead. I was trying to make a character that was a servant of Orcus. But Orcus rewards those that spread death in his name by granting them a small portion of his power. The least of these become ghouls and zombies who serve his legions, while his favorite servants are the cultists and necromancers who murder the living, then manipulate the dead, emulating their dread master. I basically was playing a tiefling who got killed in one game and was going to come back named Jormungandr. And the first tiefling's name was Fenrir. So it was all like that. And he was named Jormungandr because he was going to swallow the world. And not literally because he was going to swallow the world, but he was going to kill the party and ruin the world. Kill the party that killed him. But Orcus is a bestial creature of corruption and disease, decaying look. He has a lower torso of a goat and a humanoid upper body with a corpulent belly swollen with rot. That I didn't know is with rot. Great bat wings sprout from his shoulders, and his head is a skull of a goat, the flesh nearly rotted from it. He wields the legendary wand of Orcus. It's just a fucking mace. Orcus's lair is in the fortress city of Naratir, which is on Thanatos. Thanatos, the god of death, from Greek mythology, I believe, in the lair of the abyss that he rules, surrounded by the moat fed by the river Styx. Naratir is an eerily quiet and cold city, its streets often empty for hours at a time. The central castle of bone has interior walls of flesh and carpet made of woven hair. The city contains wandering undead, many of which are engaged in continuous battles with another. His lair actions. Orcus's voice booms throughout the lair. His utterance causes one creature of his choice to be subjected to the power word kill. It's a DC 23 save. Orcus doesn't need to see the creature, but must be aware that the individual is in his lair. Another one. Orcus causes up to 6 corpses within the lair to rise as skeletons, zombies, or ghouls. Those undead obey his telepathic companions, which can reach anywhere into his lair. Orcus causes skeletal arms to rise from an area on the ground of a 20-foot square that you can see. They last until the next initiative count of 20. Each creature in that area when the arms appear must succeed a DC 23 strength save or be restrained till the arms disappear until Orcus releases them with no action required. That would be a really good one to scare people with. His regional effects. Dead beasts periodically animate as undead mockeries of their former selves. Skeletal and zombified versions of local wildlife are commonly seen in the area. The air becomes filled with a stench of rotting flesh, and buzzing flies grow thick within the region, even where there is no carrion to be found. I would say that they're like swarms of locusts. If a humanoid spends an hour within 1 mile, of course, it's a DC 23 save, Madness of Orcus table. If he saves, he won't be affected for 24 hours. 1 through 20 often become withdrawn and moody, dwelling on the insufferable state of life, basically your emo. 21 through 40, I've been compelled to make the weak suffer, basically your bully. 41 through 60, I've no compunction against tampering with the dead in my search to better understand death. So basically, you're just completely fine with manipulating with dead. 61 through 80, I want to achieve the everlasting existence of undeath. You want to be a lich. 81 through 100, I am awash in the awareness of life's futility. Basically, you just are like, fuck life. This actually makes a lot of sense because that's a lot of human tendencies. Orcus is a huge fiend. He's a demon, of course, chaotic evil. He has 21 natural armor, but 20 with the wand of Orcus. Or 17 armor class, natural, and 20 with the wand of Orcus. He has an average hit points of 405, but 30 d12 plus 210. He has a walking speed of 40 feet and a flight speed of 40 feet. He has a strength of 27 plus 8, dexterity of 14 plus 2, constitution of 25 plus 7, intelligence of 20 plus 5, wisdom plus 20, or 20 plus 5, and charisma 25 plus 7. Sorry, I'm like trying not to cough, which I have to anyways. His proficient saving throws are dexterity plus 10, constitution plus 15, wisdom plus 13. His proficient skills are arcana plus 12 and perception of plus 12. He is resistant to cold, fire, and lightning. Okay, finally, one that's immune to necrotic. I would say, and acid. He is immune to necrotic, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing of non-magical weapons. Of course, for me, plus 3. Sorry. Conditioned immunities against charmed, exhausted, frightened, and poisoned. He has true sight up to 120 feet and a passive perception of 22. He speaks all languages, of course, and telepathy up to 120 feet, like most of them do, and a challenge rating of 26, 90,000 XP. It is a wand of Orcus, that's one of his abilities. The wand has 7 charges, and any of its properties that require saving throw has a DC save of 18. While holding it, Orcus can use an action to cast Animate Dead, Blight, or Speak with Undead. Alternatively, you can expend 1 or more of his charges to cast one of the following spells from it. Circle of Death, 1 charge. Finger of Death, 1 charge. Or Word of Power, Kill, 2 charges. The wand regains 1d4 plus 3 charges daily at dawn. When holding the wand, Orcus can use an action to conjure undead whose combined average hit points don't exceed 500. The undead magically rise from the ground or otherwise from unoccupied spaces within 300 feet of Orcus and obeys commands until they are destroyed or until he dismisses them as an action. Once this property of the wand is used, the property can't be used again until the next dawn. He has innate spell casting, charisma, spell save, charisma ability, spell save DC of 23, plus 15 to hit with spell attacks. He can innately use these spells with no materials. Again, I don't use materials. Chill Touch at 17th level at will, and Detect Magic 3 times a day, create undead and dispel magic, and 1 time a day, Time Stop. Damn, that's terrifying. He has legendary resistance, magic resistance, and magic weapons. So I'm going to say all those in a row. Legendary resistance, if he fails a save, he can choose a pass. Magic resistance, he has advantage on saves against any magic or spell effect. And magic weapons, any of his melee weapon attacks are considered magical. And his last ability is called Master of Undeath. When Orcus casts Animate Dead or Create Undead, he chooses the level at which a spell is cast. The creatures created by the spell remain under his control indefinitely. Excuse me. Additionally, he can cast Create Undead even when it isn't night. He has multi-attack and he attacks twice with this Wand of Orcus. The wand itself is a melee weapon. It's a 19 to hit, reach of 10 feet. Take, on average, 1 target, 21 average damage, 3d8 plus 8 bludgeoning damage, plus 13, 2d12 necrotic damage. And he has his tail, which is, I didn't know he had a tail. It's a melee weapon attack, plus 16 to hit, reach of 10 feet, 1 target. It's 21, 3d8 plus 8 piercing damage, plus 9, 2d8 poison damage. Of course, legendary actions, he has 3. His tail, Taste of Undeath, Chill Touch at 17th level, and then Creeping Death. Ooh, it's cost 2 actions. Orcus chooses a point on the ground that he can see within 100 feet, a cylinder of swirling necrotic energy, 60 feet tall, with a 10-foot radius, so it's a prism, not a prism, cylindrical cone, cylindrical area. It says a cylinder, that's what I was trying to get for. It lasts until the end of Orcus's next turn. Creatures and have vulnerability to necrotic damage. Oh shit. That's really fucking powerful. But yeah, that is Orcus, Satan himself. Quite literally more terrifying in my opinion than what's his face? Hold on 1 second. But Orcus is terrifying boy. I would not want to fuck with him. But after this, I'm actually going to... Never mind, it doesn't matter. But yeah, Orcus, quite literally, I could see him being... I've wanted to make many characters, based on Orcus, wanting to create... I wanted a necromancer, quite literally. A character that was trying to be a lich who was going to end up following Orcus. If you remember my lizard folk character concept, I've thought more about that, and I wanted to do that character for a while. But yeah, that is based on that. I hope that I can do him someday. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe as I bring you more videos here soon. This will be uploading later tonight, I believe. Maybe. It depends on when I get my guitar videos done. I have to do them shortly. I'm going to do 2 of those. One not about my Watch It With Me series. I kind of need to bridge that out a little bit more than I expected. But I have to do one today, sadly, anyways, because I have to practice and do stuff. I'm probably going to end up doing a practice anyway, so I'm just doing guitar stuff, just practicing, possibly trying to make a song if you guys want to watch that. But yeah, that's on my guitar channel, Luminescent Darkness. It has no thumbnail yet. I have to get my friend to take a picture of me for my thumbnail. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it so much. Please leave a comment of what you want me to do next. I will probably do it. I mean, I have nothing better to do. But yeah, thank you guys. See ya.